Okay, people, what is going on today? How's it going, everybody? Another day in the world of Cyrax. What else is new? What else is new? Let's get started here. Please stand by. Public access TV. This is a public access TV channel. Anybody even know what public access TV is anymore? Is that even still a thing? Or is it something that's faded out with time? I don't know. I can't imagine there being many public access TV channels left with the invention of things like YouTube and the internet. But that's a whole other story. That's a whole other story. Hey, there I am. There. I thought maybe I wasn't here for a minute, but I'm here. I'm here. How's everyone doing? How is everybody doing? Got another one coming up today with our boy. You know who our boy is. You know who he is. That cute little guy that we all love. Right there he is. Right there he is, rocking the Bender Boy jacket. Check it out, man. Right on the back here, man. Bender Boy. Wearing Sally's 1980s leather jacket. Probably not even real leather. I have a hard time believing that's Sally's because, well, maybe it was hers years ago, and maybe she wasn't as big then. But yeah, back in the day, though, I know you people hate me when I get talking about how great the 80s were, but yeah, jackets like that back in the day, guys wore them, leather jackets, dark gray or black leather jacket, and you get your favorite band's patches put on it somewhere, like Bender Boy Records on the back. Yeah, but seriously, those were in style way back in the 80s. And considering Chance's here wearing his grandma's in 2000 and, well, I don't know when this was recorded, probably 2020. And the sunglasses too, that just tops it off, man. The sunglasses. Check it out. That oh wait, it's this here, yeah. Damn, man. I tell you. Save some women for the rest of us, buddy. Because I know all the ladies are just going crazy to get at that. Damn, no wonder I'm still single. Guys like him, pick up all the women, man. I couldn't get a date with dudes like that running around. Yeah. All joking aside, let's get going here. We're going to talk about finances. We're going to talk about money today. Because a lot of times when I say the boy, a lot of people think of King Cobra. Because a lot of people call him the boy. And it got to where I was calling all the kids, in my family, like nieces and nephews and cousins and stuff like that. It got to where I was referring to them as the boy or the girl. How is the boy doing? Never mind. I'm ruining the video again. I'm ruining it, dude. You're ruining it, David. Okay, let's see what we got there. Yeah, our boy here, talking about finances. He's complaining. He's did the math. He's ran the math through that very intelligent noggin that you see right there in front of us. This upper half up here, I don't know what I'm pointing at, but yeah. Yeah, right up in there. I'm holding a spoon for some reason. Yeah, he's ran the numbers, crunched the numbers, crunched them numbers. He's crunched the numbers. He could be a CPA, certified public accountant. You remember the time he was advising Marty on his tax return, telling him, he could get like God millions of dollars if he back if he didn't pay taxes, something to that effect. But yeah, he's crunched the numbers. I've said that 20 times now. The numbers have been crunched like and he's figured out that all this revenue he has lost thanks to the evil music, no, not music, William Gloryhole and N-Word Boy and their companions. All the money he has lost, it racks up in the millions. This young man we are looking at right here, this one right here, the pretty one, not me, the pretty one, he should be a multi-millionaire. He should have wealth right up there on the likes of, I don't know, the big name musicians and actors. I'm trying to think of somebody to name. Taylor Swift, James Hetfield of Metallica. This guy here, he should have that kind of money. He would have that kind of money if it weren't for the damn trolls. You lousy, no good trolls out there taking this young man's income from him, his livelihood. He could be doing so much. He could be taking care of his elderly moms and her man, Ed, Park 30. Yep, he could be doing it all. But thanks to you guys, thanks to the evil N-Word Boy and William Gloryhole, he's stuck where he is. So let's hear him talk here. Let's see here. Okay, say something. Say something. Come on.
Like, I don't get it.
There it is.
The thing I don't understand is why can't y'all just make your own content? Like, why do you guys steal someone else's shit?
Yeah, well, why do you guys gotta steal something?
Like, why do you guys steal my shit when I'm out here trying to make an honest living? Why? Because William says, oh, you're not allowed to make a living. Nah, fuck that shit.
He's right. Goblins aren't allowed to make a living. Goblins aren't allowed to make a living.
Fuck that.
That's a small thing. 7 ounce. He keeps resetting. Check him out. What's wrong, Chance?
Make a living.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Nah, fuck that shit.
Fuck
that.
Fuck that. He can't talk without dropping the F-bomb or some other profanity. I know I do a lot as well, but I watch it depending on where I am and who I'm in front of. What's wrong with him? Look, he's lost. He's resetting that computer up in that noggin, that Commodore VIC-20 up in that noggin. It's resetting.
I said I've crunched the numbers. I've looked into shit.
He's crunched the numbers. He has.
And it makes me fucking sick.
You know what makes me sick? Looking at you. Look at him. Did you see him typing away on that? Crunching them numbers as fast as he types there. Damn. It's amazing.
Like, it really does make me fucking sick to think about how much I'm actually losing out on a year.
Guy here should have been the next Tom Cruise with those rugged good looks, that boyish charm, those great skills. You think about it, Tom Cruise is a little bit wacky with all the Scientology stuff, but he's made some damn good movies. This guy here, he's right up there on the same level.
Wanting to sit there and do all this shit. It's bullshit. Matter of fact, let me explain. Let me break it down. Because I have the numbers.
He's going to break
right
it
here.
down.
I have.
Now, I know all of us aren't, we're going to get lost with these numbers because, he talks on a higher level than the rest of us, but just try and follow along. I know I'm trying. I had to watch this through 3 or 4 times before I, even began to understand where he was going with the finances and, the math.
The actual stats and the numbers right here, because I know a lot of you guys like stats. A lot of you guys like numbers. This is how much I'm losing daily, monthly, and yearly without merch.
Okay.
Without record sales. It's just off of pure content.
Just content. I mean,
daily.
All those shirts that everyone is, wanting to buy, those Cash Wilkins tour shirts, Cyrax shirts, all those shirts everyone's wanting to buy. That's not even included.
$175 to $400 monthly, $5,250 to $12,000 yearly, $63,000 to $144,000 yearly, and that's off of just content alone. That's literally just off of content alone. That's not even counting merchandise. That's not counting record sales off my music. That's just off of videos. That's just off of videos and ad revenue and views and clicks.
Can you imagine how much money he would rake in if he went on a nationwide tour, and played in some of the big arenas? Man, I could just see it. The tickets would sell out instantly. You couldn't get a ticket, and damn scalpers would be buying them and jacking the prices up even further. I've been there, I've seen that happen. As I've said, I've been through a number of concerts. I keep my concert tickets handy here. But yeah, my dream is to one day be able to pull out my stack of concert tickets here, past concerts I've been to, be able to hold one up that says Chance Cyrax Wilkins. Playing in my city. Oh my God. I would just love that. Front row. Can you imagine? Imagine what a great time that would be. Man. Oh, one day it will happen.
Where are these numbers coming from? Me looking in to every single YouTuber that has ever made a single fucking dime off of me.
Those numbers are coming straight out of his ass. That's where they're coming from.
That's literally every single troll, every single person that has ever made anything off of me at all whatsoever. Now, here's the legit stats.
The legit.
This right here is with merch.
Okay.
Alright, this is with the merchandise.
Okay.
This is with record sales. Without the merch, I should be making about $510,000 a year. Not bad. And between 2010 when I first started to now, I should have been making anywhere from 500,000 to 750,000 a year.
Jesus.
And that's between the time I started and now.
I think he'd be making more. Talent is this, you know? This kind of talent, you're talking, sky's the limit. Sky is the limit when it comes to this kind of talent.
Now, total estimated lifetime earnings of what I should be making between 600,000 and 1.1 million in ad revenue, with merch, with record sales, with my clothing line. That's everything added up that I am losing out on a year, a day, a month. All of that shit. And that's me going in and adding up and going through the algorithm, looking at every video.
You gotta take that algorithm.
That's me looking at every single video anybody's ever made on me. Everybody from Turkey Tom all the way down to fucking CJ Holiday.
Oh yeah, I love his videos.
Fucking
CJ
from Machete Squad.
Shout out to CJ Holiday. You don't know me, but I watch your videos quite often. Love your stuff, man. Same thing with Steve from Machete Squad, Turkey Tom, all of you. I love all of your videos, all of you, everyone out there. And big thanks to M-Word Boy and William Gloryhole for keeping this little shit here in line, and also for what's the word I'm looking for? Uploading his content for the rest of the world to see, so that we don't have to go directly to his channel and give him views, because I don't want to do that. Don't go to his channel. Just pick it up. N-Word Boy always reposts it. Go there and get it. Go there and get his content. Ain't no sense in watching it on a channel that Chance owns himself. Go get it from N-Word Boy.
William Gloryhole and N-Word Boy stealing my videos.
That's just what it's
That's going through the entire list of every single person that has ever made a video of me or stolen from me. So yes, I am losing out on very real money. Technically, I am a millionaire. But guess what? I don't get to see any of that money. And actually, Wes, no, it's not. Their content was stolen from me, motherfucker. I made those trolls. I am the one that they got the content from. Therefore, their content is not original. It is stolen. Which is copyright infringement. So miss me with that fucking bullshit, Wes.
Yeah, Wes.
But in all seriousness, though.
Wes, get your facts straight. Get your facts straight, Wes.
This is how much I'm legitimately losing out on.
I know, it's a shame. It is a shame.
So I am legitimately a fucking millionaire.
Yeah, he is.
Okay? And that money,
millionaire.
That's money because y'all always
more
talk
like
about...
a multi-millionaire.
You need to get a house. You need to get a car. You need to do this. Well, gee, I would be getting a house if y'all let me do my shit.
Yeah.
And let me do what I need to do. Let me earn the money that I deserve to make, which means no going after me on Twitch. No going after me on Kick. No fucking recording my shit. Letting me do what I need to fucking do to make that fucking money that I know I can fucking make on my fucking own without the goddamn trolls. I'd be making money, dude.
Something I wanted to bring up, Lincoln Park, he's got always rocking the Lincoln Park wear. Lincoln Park shirt. That's his favorite band. Each their own. Um, but, Lincoln Park, they lost their lead singer several years back. Chester Bennington, or I think that's how it's pronounced. But anyways, they replaced him. I don't know. I don't follow them. But I do believe they replaced him with some girl. And, I just can't figure out for the life of me, why didn't they pick this guy right in front of us here? Why didn't they pick Chance Wilkins? I've heard him cover some Linkin Park songs. Man, it's amazing. Amazing stuff. God, what were they thinking? They could have just picked this guy up and not missed a beat, man.
Well, I said, this isn't just me making up numbers. This isn't me just spitballing random numbers. This is literally me going off of everything I have worked my ass off for the last 10 plus years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's how much I should be making right now. And like I said, everybody always wants to know, if I started making money again, on that level again, what would I do with it? Would I spend it all on myself? What would I do? First of all, first thing I do is buy myself a house.
Yeah.
Then I would buy myself a really nice car.
Nothing like owning a house. I told a few years ago, I just bounced from one friend's couch to a relative's couch to my parents' house and someone else's. And now, past 5 years, I've owned my own house. Man, great. Don't have to pay. Now, there's give and take with all that. You don't have to answer to a landlord, but you got to answer to the damn city, putting their property tax, want you to keep things up. Man, what am I doing? Just, can we cut that part out? Jeez.
Nothing too expensive, but something that, I'd buy one of my dream cars.
Yeah.
And then the rest, once I buy the house flat out and I ain't got to pay mortgages, I ain't got to do none of that. Once I buy that house,
see this man,
then guess what? The rest is going to my family and my friends.
Family and friends. This guy here, he is all about family and friends. His life centers around protecting his family and his friends. We all know, if you followed him any amount of time, you know that. You know that his life just centers around protecting family and friends. I'm sitting here trying to find a specific Cyrax picture on my tablet, and I can't. He was talking about merchandise sales, and I've got several pictures that I would like to make, into a Cyrax shirt, get them printed up. I don't know, sell them myself, or maybe just print up a couple for myself and just wear them just for the fun of it. But, that's just something. One of the many projects I need to get, just seem to never have the time to do it. But I was looking for the pictures. I thought I had them on my tablet. I had a different computer in the house, and I had it probably on that. I'm old school. I don't use that cloud stuff, but I don't know.
Buy my mom a house with my stepdad. That way they can have their own house, have their own place.
He's all about family.
Pay for all their bills, make sure their mortgage is taken care of, so they ain't gotta fucking worry about paying nothing at all for the rest of their lives. And then the rest of the money I would split up between my fucking friends to help them out.
I tell you what, if this little goon somehow would come across a large amount of money, You know, he probably would help Sally out, Sally and Ed, but he would constantly hold it over their head. You know, he would constantly throw it up to them, hold it over their head, saying shit like, "You know, I paid for this house. I bought this house. You're gonna live here. It's under my rules." Stuff like that. You know, you would. He'd treat him like even shittier than he already does. And then his friends would use him for the money, and he'd be too stupid to realize it. He'd be one of these guys you see on the news that, you know, wins the lottery, wins $10 million, and 2 years down the road he's flat broke. He'd be just like that.
And then whatever is left over from that, I would put it right back into my craft. I would put it right back into my job. Whether that be, you know, studio equipment, whether that be subscriptions for certain programs that I might use, you know, whatever that thing may be.
Ah, shut up, Chance. I'm getting tired.
I would put it right back into that.
Yeah, right.
I wouldn't go around being fucking stupid with my goddamn money.
You would.
I wouldn't go out and buy a $300,000 fucking Lambo and drive around.
Okay, we're getting into the cars.
I'm driving a car that can get fucked up in 2 seconds, and then I'd have to pay almost double what the car is worth just to have it fixed.
We're getting into cars. I'm going to cut it off here, and I'm going to pick up later, you know, with the car thing. He gets talking about, you know, his dream cars, you know, what he would do, what he's going to do when he gets the money, what kind of cars he's going to have, how he's a certified mechanic and can fix anything on a car. You know, that's our boy, though. That's our boy. The boy, Chance Wilkins. So, for now, everybody, take it easy. Take it easy and, you know, give the goblin hell. Don't let up on him. Give the goblin hell. That's why we're here. Later, everybody.
No.
Oh,
everybody wants to know.
That ain't the stop button. Sorry. Later, everyone. Oh, look at it. Yeah. You just remember how pretty that is. You have a daughter. Those of you out there who have a daughter, imagine her bringing home something like that. Daddy, I'm making a boyfriend. Oh my God! Thank God I don't, man. Oh, I had a daughter just would be not dealing with the stress and the pressure, you know, the worry. Yeah. Okay. I gotta stop. Later, everybody.